Good morning, Jai Shri Gurudev. I am Ravi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, BGSMS, Chikbalapur. Dear students, here I am going to explain you the problems and answers under income from salary, that is in income tax, for 6th sem BBA students. So here, actually I have posted some questions in the WhatsApp group. So now I am going to explain the question as well as the answer. The problem number 1, the problem is like this. Mr. Rajshekar is working as a marketing manager in a company in Mumbai. Particulars of his salary for the assessment year 2019-20 are as follows. So here each and every aspect you should understand. You should understand each and every tiny aspects. So here everything is important. The assessee, who is assessee in this question? Mr. Rajshekar, where he is working in a company, that too as a marketing manager. So irrespective of the work or nature of work, you don't require that nature of work, but where he is working, whether in a government organization or private organization, that is matters a lot. Okay, so here Mr. Rajshekar is working in a company. They not specify whether he is working in a government company or private company. So in this situation or in this certain in this kind circumstances, you should consider Mr. Rajshekar is working in a private company, and place is important. See, he is working in a Mumbai. So Mumbai is a metropolitan city. Metropolitan cities are 4. One is Delhi, second Mumbai, third Chennai, and fourth Kolkata. If any employee working in these 4 metropolitan cities, while you calculating HRA and RFA, you should consider this place. Okay, and other cities as usual calculations, and particulars is given below. Let me explain one by one. First one, basic salary, rupees 15,000 per month. So if any item is given or any amount is given monthly basis, you have to multiply with 12. If there is any further calculations, you have to go through with that calculations. But for the basic salary, no further calculations. Directly you can multiply the amount 15,000 with 12. So 15,000 into 12 will be the salary. Okay, basic salary. And next, bonus, 20% of salary. So here the bonus is equal to 20% of basic salary. Basic of 20% of salary, in the sense it is 20% in the basic salary. So basic salary will be 15,000 into 12, that will be 1,80,000. In that 1,80,000, 20% will be the bonus. Okay, so 1,80,000 into 20%. And next, conveyance allowances, rupees 2,500 per month. In bracket they have mentioned 80% spent on official duty. So here conveyance allowances is taxable to the extent the amount spent for personal purpose, and the amount spent for official duty or official purpose is exempted. So here conveyance allowances is rupees 2,500 per month. So that is 2,500 into 12, and you have to deduct the exemption in that. So exemption will be 80%. 2,500 into 80% per month. So that will be the exemption amount. And nextly, entertainment allowance, rupees 3,000 per month. See, irrespective of the nature of employee, it is fully taxable, whether the employee is a government employee or non-government employee. It is fully taxable. But for the government employee, deduction is allowed under section 16, that is entertainment allowance. So for the entertainment allowance, deduction is allowed only for government employees. even for government and non-government employees it is fully taxable. So first it is included in the total salary, then it is comes under deduction if the employee is a government employee. And next, employer's contribution to RPF 15% of salary. So here while we calculating the contribution towards RPF, that is recognized provident fund, so here they given employer contribution, not employee's contribution. See, employee contribution is not taxable. Only employer's contribution towards RPF is taxable. So here they given employer company contribution to RPF, that is 15% of salary. So for the calculation of RPF, you have to take into consideration the meaning of salary. The meaning of salary for RPF is basic salary, dearness allowances, dearness pay and commission. So these four things you need to be consider. You need to take into consideration for the calculation of RPF. So total salary consists for the calculation of RPF is basic salary, dearness allowance, dearness pay and commission. Okay, so here after adding these four items you have to calculate 15%. Okay, so in that 12% is exempted. So employer's contribution towards RPF up to 12% of salary is exempted, rest of the amount will be taxable. Here 15% in the sense 12% exemption and 3% of salary is taxable. And next, transport allowance rupees 1000 per month for commuting between office and residence. For the travel from office to the residence, transport allowance is given by the company rupees 1000 per month. So transport allowance is taxable. It's partially taxable, partially exempted. 1600 per month is exempted. Irrespective of the amount, 1600 per month is exempted and the balance amount will be taxable. So here transport allowance is less than 1600. So that first you have to, even though the amount is less than 1600, you have to show the calculations. Transport allowances is equals to 1000 rupees into 12. It will be 12,000 less exemption 1600 into 12, like that. Okay, and the balance nil. You will get a negative amount, so that amount will be not taxable. Okay, transport allowances taxable amount is nil. And lastly, they have asked you to compute the income from salary for the assessment year 2019-20. Okay, so this is the question. I hope you understand the question. Next, let me explain the answer. So here is the answer. First you have to, before going to answer the question, you have to write some credentials. First you have to write the heading computation of taxable salary income, and then assessee name, assessee Mr. Rajashekhar, assessment year 2019-20, and then status resident and previous year 2018-19. So this is very important, and for this you'll get a 2 marks. Okay, so computation of taxable salary income, then assessee name and their status and assessment year and previous year. So this assessment year and this assessment year and previous year, it is fixed. It doesn't change for any question. For every question you have to write this assessment year and previous year. Okay, and here is the answer. First, it consists of 3 columns. First for particulars, second inner column amount, and last one is outer column amount. Okay, so if you mention the amount in the outer column, that means that is consist of total salary. Okay, so here one by one, so you have to write the points as like which is given in the question. As like given in the question, you have to mention the points. If they mention ABC, you have to mention as it is. If they mention 1 2 3, you have to mention as it is. Okay, so first one is the basic salary. See, I have shown here the calculations. 15,000 into 15,000 into 12. So 15,000 into 12, that will be 1,80,000. So I already told you that basic salary per month is given, so that will be multiplied with 12. 15,000 into 12, so that will be 1,80,000. Second, bonus 1,80,000 into 20%. How comes 1,80,000? They have given in the question bonus is 20% of salary. Here the salary is 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 into 20%, it will be 36,000. And third one, conveyance allowance rupees 2,500 into 12. So 2,500 per month is given, so that 2,500 into 12, it will be 30,000. Okay, 2,500 into 12, 30,000. In that you have to deduct 80% spent for office use. So the amount of conveyance allowances is exempted to the extent of amount spent for office use or official purpose. So that here in the question 80% amount spent for office duty, so that 80% is exempted. So 30,000 minus 24,000, it will be 6,000. And next, D point, entertainment allowances. I told you that entertainment allowances is fully taxable even for government or private employee. So here 3,000 is the amount of entertainment allowances, that is monthly basis they given. That 3,000 into 12, it will be 36,000. And next, employee contribution to RPF. They are given 15% of salary in the question. So 15% of salary, it will be 27,000. How comes this 27,000 means? So here under the question below the answer I have mentioned, salary for RPF calculation includes basic salary, so basic salary, DA and commission. So in the question DA and commission is not there, so that the basic salary is nothing but meaning of salary for the calculation of RPF, so that it is 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 into 15%, it will be 27,000. I repeat, 1,80,000 into 15%, that is 27,000. Okay, and less exemption 12% of salary, same 1,80,000 into 12%, 21,600. So if you deduct 21,600 from 27,000, you will get a 5,400. That is a taxable employee contribution to RPF. And next, total it. So all together it will be gross salary. If any further items is given, you have to calculate as per the items. Okay, so here the total of these five items will be gross salary. Gross salary means before deductions, before any deductions. So here that will be 2,63,400. 2,63,400 is the gross salary. In that amount you have to deduct the deductions under section 16. Deductions under section 16. So there are three deductions. One is standard deduction and entertainment allowance and professional tax. Okay, these are the deductions comes under deduction under section 60. It is allowed only under income from salary. In the head income from salary, you come across the deductions under section 16. Okay, so standard deduction is fixed. Standard deduction, the amount is 40,000. Entertainment allowance nil. Why it is nil? There is a entertainment allowances in the question, but here I have mentioned nil because he is a private employee. If he is a government employee, you should deduct the amount. You should take into consideration the entertainment allowances as a deduction. So here entertainment allowance is nil because he is a private employee or non-government employee. And next, professional tax. Professional tax paid by employee and employer, both will be considered here. Okay, so both will be deducted, but in the question there is no professional tax, so that I have mentioned nil. and the total of deductions is 40,000. And if you deduct 2 lakh, if you deduct 40,000 from 2,63,400, you'll get a 2,23,400. That is a taxable salary. I hope you understand. Thank you all. Jai Shri Gurudev.